everyone, and welcome back. Oh, ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. All right, got it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cattails, the Wildwoods story demo, where we are here with Empress Mossfeather, as she has just had an epiphany. You see, we are having a hard time befriending all of the cats of the village. I mean, seriously, a hard time. We seem to become enemies with everybody, which is just not the way that we wanted things. The social relationship that we have got. It's Coco's birthday! What? Oh my word. Okay, we have got to figure out what to get Coco. All right. That's it. That's going to be today's mission. Coco is supposed to be like the cat who we have the back of and has our back. Like, they are kind of like number 2 in charge of Wildleaf Kingdom here. And I have a feeling we're going to descend into anarchy, and I'm going to be overthrown and possibly tossed into the lake if I don't hurry up and start befriending a whole bunch of our cats. So Coco, what can I do to try to make life better between us? Hello, Mossfeather. Did you come by to wish me a happy birthday? It's funny how a birthday just feels like any other day. I still have so much to do before I relax a bit and celebrate. Okay. I need to go get a special present. I gotta think about this. What is something, maybe Ember knows. Okay, let's go see like what is the most expensive thing that Ember sells that it looks like we could give to other cats. Hey, champ. And then maybe I can work from there. Okay, Ember, I needed to talk about things with you. All right, so let's see. Valerian is worth 30. A red rose symbolizes love, and I think that that would be a little bit too forward and probably upset Coco if I gave that to them. A tiger butterfly. And then these things are more like things from my house or personal things that I don't think I can give to another cat. So maybe if I go ahead and give Ember like a really nice, let's see, a really nice valerian, that actually might go over well. It's worth more than a rabbit. You would think that giving a cat a rabbit and a filling mill would count, but I don't know if it does. All right, so let's see. I do have some fancy valerian. It's really pretty, cheery pink and white blooms. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give this a whirl. Or maybe I should give the whirl. Okay, we're gonna give the whirl. The whirl is a rare shell after all. We found it deep inside of the mines. Surely this must count as a special gift, right? Right, Coco, can we please start making things right with you? Give whirl. It's nice that you thought of me. Yes, we finally have one more heart with these cats. Oh my gosh. All right, oh my goodness, maybe that is the way we need to do things. But all right, so today Empress Mossfeather does want to collect even more legends of the rumors and the lore of the previous cats who have come before us as we begin to unlock some of the Cattails adventures. It's really fun actually to go ahead and be talking about like cats of the past that we haven't even recorded yet. Or excuse me, that we haven't even been on the adventures with them yet, knowing that like we will one day come to Mossfeather and her cat colony, which is so much fun. Hey Ellie, I wonder if I can give you something so that we can have a nice relationship. What's up, Mossfeather? Something on your mind? I was wandering in the woods earlier and smelled the most delectable catnip scent, but try as I might, I could not locate the elusive plant. If you stumble across some, do let me know. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna think about that, Ellie. What's in your house? You can see that the interior is brightly lit with several sources of glowing light. There's some weird human-made items littering the floor. Interesting. Ellie, I wonder what you would enjoy. Maybe another one of... I could get the fancy licorice. Ooh, what about the fancy raspberries? Actually, I feel like Ellie might appreciate the fancy valerian. I appreciate the thought. Well, appreciate is definitely the word to use. But all right, so one of the things that I actually wanted to experiment with today while we were here with Mossfeather is this, decorating the town. I want to see if we can go ahead and just like we can drop items inside of our den, can we actually come around? I'm going to also have a squirrel for snack. I think Mossfeather really enjoys eating squirrels. And I want to see if I can actually like drop some of the fancy like licorice and everything else as decorations. See, so we can kind of make a mock-up little garden. And then, ooh, what about, ooh, what about all of the, oh, look at the lavender. Yes. Okay, so let's come and we're gonna risk it. These things might like disappear in the morning. I'm a little worried that maybe they'll disappear like when the seasons change. But I kind of love the idea of just being able to go ahead and decorate outside of our house. Whoops. Like inside of the den is great, but maybe we need to be kind of showing off to some of the other cats. Like, oh yes, you think your Empress is just kind of like a silly cat who seems to be offending literally everybody. However, actually your Empress is clearly a fantastic gardener and a capable huntress who can bring like all of this abundance back into the town. So don't throw me in the lake. I want to see if that is possible. I don't really want to decorate with like a bunch of dead bugs. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that would really help us out. And I don't really want to decorate with the corpses of the dead animals we have collected because that's quickly going to turn into a bunch of bones. And certainly maybe the kittens. Oh, and I'm so excited, by the way, that we actually look like we are going to be able to have the rival marriages, which is something very few Stardew Valley Harvest Moon-esque games ever do, is where the rest of the town also gets to progress in their life and they also get to go ahead and fall in love and get married. But rival marriages are going to be a thing in Cattails, and that means, my friends, that we are going to be able to see other cats have kids running around, which would be so much fun. Oh gosh, and I love our little garden we've now set up over here. And you will be able to actually garden. It doesn't look like that is a feature or something that has been unlocked just yet here in the demo, but you will be able to actually grow your own plants and have your own garden in the full release of the game, which I'm excited for too. But all right, let's go searching about. Do we hear anything? Oh, there's actually like a lot of mice and things out right now. What? Ooh, and there's a lot of plants. Yes. All right. And then there's also ladybug. Look, I'm selling these ladybugs. I don't know what he's using, like what Ember's using the ladybug pieces for. Oh, that was definitely too far away. But I am happy to gather and sell the ladybugs. Is that a turtle? Oh my gosh. Can I hunt the turtle? No, that's a snake! What the heck? Snake! Deadly snake on the beach! Deadly snake on the beach! Behold, my people, as your Empress defends you from this terrible snake. Oh my gosh, this snake almost killed me. Alright, let's correct that with a little bit of golden seal. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's really hard to like get the right... There we go. There, phew. Okay, so the Empress has saved her people. The golden seal has grown, so I can collect that. And now the rain has come. We might head home in just a moment. I do want to collect a few more things though. And I wonder if the best bet we have to actually be able to really collect... Oh yes! Another whirl! Oh thank goodness. Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of stuff. Oh, we found the catnip! I guess I could give the catnip to Ellie? I'm a little worried about like the ethics of that. Like I'm hoping I won't go ahead and give Ellie something that would make them sick. Ooh, there's a big fish. There's a big fish. There's a big fish. Oh, you got it! Good job, Hossfeather. I actually thought that was going to be way too far away to be able to go ahead and snag, but she got it. Go ahead and have our squirrel snack. And then I guess we can bring the haul of all of the ladybugs we have collected over to Ember for the day. Oh, it's a crib. Am I full? I'm actually full on stuff, so I'm not gonna bother fighting this crib because there's no reason to exhaust myself. Ladybug, get over here. No, I have to drop something. Okay. Is there anything I want to drop? All right. I feel badly, Ladybug. Here, we'll eat this little sparrow. There we go. And then let's go back into town. Oh no! What the heck? Ah! What? No! No one told me they come in huge groups like this. Oh dear, and they're shooting off their psychic powers. Are you kidding? This is an ambush, a deadly ambush on the beach. Oh, and we do not have the strength for this. Okay, okay, okay. Defend yourself! Defend yourself! Oh my gosh! Do I have the golden seal? Yes! Okay, eat it! Okay, put it away! Put it away for crying out loud, Moss Feather! No, Moss Feather, go, 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 go! Okay, we've defeated one baddie, dodged another. Look at being the royal cat in charge of protecting everybody from this nonsense. Really hard, but we're getting amused for it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I cannot believe that happened just out of the blue. And now we have like all of this void borrow. I'm dragging it back so that I can prove to the people of our kingdom that like, look, your empress, she's working really hard for everything. Gosh, there's thistle, which improves our swimming for a short amount of time. Catnip, liked and valued by almost all cats. Fine, I'm just gonna give that to everybody. I feel bad. Like, how is the Empress trying to bond with her kingdom? By going ahead, I'm eating this raspberry. It's my victory raspberry. And I'm giving all the cats of my kingdom catnip. And I don't think that's how I want to be managing my kingdom. That's not how I want to win friends and like influence people with catnip. But oh well. I'll find the other gifts as time goes on. But alright, that was enough nonsense. We're gonna come home. Talon, you won't believe the fight we were just in. Oh, you're a smart one, are you? You'll know to back off if you know what's good for you. Talon! Legitimately! Like, something major, big bad happened. Here, you want some catnip? You've got, like, an attitude problem. Don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'll gladly take it. Fine. I give. I'm understanding a little bit of how gifting works now. Hey, I was watching you run around all day. What did you do? Maybe someday I'll show you the secret hideout Fliss helped me build in the forest. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody about that. Sorry, Fliss. Lainey, you're adorable. Can I give you a gift? I'm not going to give anyone the Void Morrow, even though I feel like I should be able to strut around so proud like, you guys aren't going to believe it. I just saved the colony. But nobody seems to appreciate that. Let's do a raspberry. Hey, Lainey. Raspberry? You're a small cat, Mossfeather. Alright, I don't think that that's like super excitable response, but I am going to make friends with these cats. Mossfeather is going to be able to be highly regarded by these people, I swear. While I'm accustomed to seeing many cats in the clinic, I don't often have visitors in my living quarters. Perhaps you can help me track down a leech that I lost yesterday. He slithered out of his jar on the shelf and plopped right onto the floor. Surely he is lurking in my bedroom somewhere. Well, leeches need a very wet environment, so I hope you find your leech, my friend. And then let's do Marigold for Crampy, and let's see how that works out. By my beak, that is an amazing specimen. Yay! Okay, so that seemed to help out. And apparently Marigold will actually restore a little of my health as well, which is good. Ugh. Alright, so I've given Coco a gift, and we're going to actually leave out some of the seashells tonight, and we're going to go to sleep early. And we're going to see if we're actually able to start decorating the town. And my hope is to see the seasons change. I don't know if the festival would actually be in place on spring 10th, but I do want to stay with Mossfeather long enough to see if that would happen. You really want to get yelled at, don't you? What a loser. I thought I told you to get out of my face. Are you looking for a fight? I just sharpened my claws this morning, so I'm ready to go. Don't test me. Okay, Charlotte. I understand there's some tension between us. I may have caused some issues. Let me go ahead. And what about this sea bass? It's about as big as you are. Hey, get that thing away from me. I give up. What on earth? I do not give up. I will be resilient and continue on. But this is nonsense, friends. Like, there's all these... Here, Fliss Marigold. Oh, sweet. Another for my collection. Oh, thank goodness. There's all these things that I'm trying to give the cats to just, like, have a good day, and it's just chaos. Just absolute chaos. Phantom, have we talked? I don't mind the rain. All the plants in the world are getting a well-deserved drink right now. If you stay out long in the rain, it's important to get dry as soon as possible afterwards. Otherwise, you'll get chilled to the bone. Thank you, Phantom. Do I have anything that I can offer you? Raspberries, eh? Thank you. Honestly, I could have gotten this myself, but I appreciate the gesture. I love how it's so hard to be friends with these cats. It's actually kind of fun that they're all aloof because it plays up so well. Cats. Just cats. All right. Let's sell off my precious ladybug horde. And black. I'm even going to sell off my black ladybug horde because we are going to try to earn a little bit of money here. I'm going to sell the void marrow. And then let's leave the shop. Ember, do you have anything that I want to buy before the end of the night? Let's see. Don't need red roses or shiny trinkets, but think about how cool that would be. Oh my gosh, you guys, what if you could make your own rose garden just to show off at how rich you are? I am buying that red rose. I am absolutely going to buy a red rose. We're going to leave it out overnight. We're going to see if it's there in the morning. And that seems like such a great way to flex at how like wealthy you are as one of the cats in charge of these colonies. If you're, you know, just casually able to go ahead and sprinkle your entire cat colony in red roses. Also, let's grab this jar of leeches. Why? Why would I get a jar of leeches? Because, like, Crampy has his leech that has escaped from its little house, and I think that's kind of cute. Alright, we've got to restore my ladybug population. Let's go ahead, and we're going to curl up for the night. And in the morning, we shall see if decorating the town is even an option, and if somehow, catnip or no, we're able to actually go ahead and befriend the cats of our village. Look, you guys, it worked! Oh my goodness, it worked! Yay! So we can go ahead and we can leave out some fun decorations all over town, which means I can go ahead and show off the wealth of Her Royal Majesty, Queen Moss Feather. I almost said Briar Rose because we're looking at a rose. Again, I would love to see like Queen Briar Rose from our Sims Medieval series with Empress Moss Feather sitting in her lap. I think that would be perfect crossover. But we'll be able to show off her wealth by sprinkling these roses everywhere. Excellent, excellent indeed. But I wonder if that means we should start going to a place that has all of the shiny things and all of the wealth in the mines. I'll have to think about that, indeed. But alright, friends, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys could, do please leave a like for Empress Mossfeather. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!